Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forecast.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019 and the time is around 3:30 a.m. GMT. Today we will be looking at the chart of the Nasdaq. This is a 60 minutes chart. Now we can see right here we got a bullish sequence stem, right side up, green stem. So that suggests that still we like to see more upside in the index, and the right side remains higher, and therefore we do not like selling the index. Now we can see on this chart we got wave 2 here at 74.80, so that means we are within wave 3 right now, and we can see the rally is proposed to be a 5 waves. So we got a 1, 2, okay, and this is 3, 4. Now we have not made a new high above this 3 yet, so therefore the 5 waves is not yet fully confirmed, okay. But if we can see one more push higher, then obviously then the 5 waves will be confirmed, and that means that most likely the pullback still continue to going to get support in 3711 swing here for further upside in the Nasdaq, okay. Now if we look at the larger degree, now the US indices without any question is quite ugly in the larger degree. All right, we can see now this is the Nasdaq on the daily chart. Overall still remains kind of sideways unless we can break above this July 24th, okay, which is gonna be opening up more upside, and that will be more evidence that the bulls are winning. All right. But for now, we do have a bullish sequence from this August 7. All right, we got this what looks like a high sequence here. All right, we got what looks like a high. So therefore, we can see further upside with a target towards 100% extension from here, from August 7 here. So if you measure 100%, it can potentially go to as high as 82.41, and in the process when we do get to 82.41 we will also break above here, and that will open up even more upside when that happens. All right, so overall again I would say overall it is a little bit sideways on the larger degree. Right, on the larger degree is a little bit sideways. On the monthly chart, it is kind of losing steam. You can say it's losing steam, but that doesn't mean it cannot extend higher, right? Just because it has a divergence, for example, like what you see here, just because it has a divergence doesn't necessarily mean it will fall, right? But still, you can argue it is losing steam since last year, right? And we are in what looks like a some sort of contracting wedge, looks like. I mean, but this is just sometimes it can fail, this kind of wedge, but as of now there is a possibility that we still can see more upside. Now the reason that it is not a good idea to try to pick the top, many people like to pick the top, is because most of the time we will be wrong trying to pick the top. And also picking timing is always going to be an issue, right? And we do still favor more upside in the US indices, even though it looks like it is losing steam now, okay. Because in the case of the Nasdaq here, at least we got this sequence high, even though it's better to break above here, to be honest. July 24, if it can break above here, that will be a better confirmation than just breaking above here. But then if we take a look at the other indices, like you can see in last week's chart of the day, like the DAX and the Nikkei, now we can see this one, these two indices are more is a more clear picture here. From December 2018, we got a breakout here. You can see breaks above all this thing here. So this should continue to see more upside to finish this cycle. Same thing can be said with the Nikkei. Right here, right, you can see it also broke above this May peak here. So this is a better and more clear structure here, right? Still seeing more upside. So you can take a look at the video from last week if you have not, on this Nikkei and also on the DAX. But this idea that if the DAX and the Nikkei extends higher suggests that if they can extend higher, which they should because the sequence is incomplete, suggests that the US indices, even though it might not be as clear, they won't crash if the other indices extend higher, right? If the other indices extend higher, because it is one market after all, it will be difficult to see the US indices pulling back in any significant way. Okay, so therefore I think shorter cycle still continue to be supported in the US indices, in the Nasdaq. At worst it's going to be sideways at worst, right? Even if it doesn't, let's say if it is lagging compared to the other world indices, at the least it will be sideways and not really going to sell off big time soon, anytime soon, right? So again, pullback still gonna be remain to be supported in 3711 swing for further upside. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. And also we have 14 days free trial. The link is provided in the description below. If you like to see the count for all the other instrument, we have 72 instrument in the service. Then feel free to try our service. All right, so see you all again tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.